And moving on, online home buying and selling marketplace Auction.com is changing its name to 10X today, though keeping the Auction.com brand as well. The company also announcing it's now the first place you can buy a home completely online. Tim Morse is the CEO of Auction.com, 10X now, and he's also former CFO and interim CEO at Yahoo. And Tim, we're going to get to your news on the name change and new services in just a sec, but let's start with Yahoo. A New York Times report says more than a third of employees have left the company in the past year. Marissa Mayer could be planning significant layoffs. This is starting to look like the old HP playbook of significant layoffs, financial engineering as they then search for new revenue growth and then, rinse, repeat. How does it look to you?
Well, it seems kind of eerily familiar to the fall of 2011, beginning of 2012. You had a lot of the same elements in play. I'm honestly, I'm not that current on the Yahoo story anymore. I think it's a very tough job. That is a big ship to turn. A number of management teams have kind of rotated in and out trying to do so. And I just believe they need more time. They need the time to make a plan stick. And while 3.5 years may sound like a lot of time for the current management team, it really isn't with such a big job.
Wow. I shudder to ask how many years you think it would take, but in the interest of time, I want to be sure to get to your news as well. Tell us about 10X, the changes your company's announcing today. Auction.com is still a sub-brand that you're going to have, but what are you trying to do in residential and commercial real estate with 10X?
Well, it's an exciting day for us. It marks a next step in the evolution of our company. And we really see it as 10X, the name, as a rallying cry. We want to make buying and selling real estate just exponentially 10 times better for everybody involved. Buyers, sellers, real estate professionals alike. And we are, as you note, both residential and commercial, where we've done about $35 billion worth of transactions in our history, and about $8 billion of that was last year on some nice, strong double-digit growth. So we've got a lot of momentum, and really the name of the company is changing because we're changing. We are now going to be the first true end-to-end online experience on the residential side for buying a home. We're already that on the commercial side. We have both auction now and coming in March, non-auction alternatives for buying and selling real estate, which is new, and value propositions for brokers and agents too.
So is this part of a desire not to be associated too strongly with auctions? I mean, Auction.com, you pretty much expect just auctions when you go there. With 10X, are you really just trying to emphasize this other means of transaction? And what kind of percentage is that of your business now?
Well, the vast majority is through the auction mechanism, and that's a wonderful mechanism for buying or selling in certain situations with certain assets for certain sellers and buyers. But to really go after the whole $1.8 trillion transaction value in the U.S., you have to have both that auction and the non-auction functionality. So that's what we're busy doing, really taking the best of the offline world and applying technology and a customer-centric development process to it to arrive at a better solution for everybody.
Tim, when you came on board as CEO, part of the thinking behind that move, according to the company's press release, was they wanted someone with experience running a larger public company. I'm wondering where you guys are on that path and when you hope to be there.
Yeah, we don't really have a time frame specifically for it. We made a lot of progress last year. It was really a tremendous year. Everything kind of grew strong double digits. Strategically, we were able to launch the beta version of our consumer ready housing site in August, have terrific sell-through rates on that, terrific experience from our customers. So we're really focused on, as I said earlier, this $1.8 trillion. We did $8 billion last year in transactions, and that's a big number. But compared to $1.8 trillion, which is what the industry is, there's a lot of room to expand, and that's what we're focused on. The rest of the timelines will take care of themselves, but we couldn't be happier with how 2015 ended and how 2016 is starting.
All right. Tim Morse, thanks so much for joining us. A little insight on Yahoo. Looks like a flashback to 3 or 4 years ago. And, of course, a brand change and a model shift at Auction.com, now 10X. Thanks so much.